All right, today we're talking about the brand new Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses. Now, you've probably seen them and thought, oh, cool, for taking videos and listening to music. But what if I told you they have this secret, powerful feature that is completely changing lives in a way that, honestly, nobody saw coming? Let's get into it. So let's just ask the big question right at the start. Can a simple pair of sunglasses actually help you see? It sounds like something straight out of a movie, doesn't it? But the answer is a resounding yes, and that's what makes this mainstream piece of tech so incredibly fascinating.
You see, beyond all the flashy social media features, these Ray-Ban Meta glasses have quietly become one of the most important mainstream assistive devices out there for the blind and low vision community. They're stylish, they don't scream medical device, and they pack some seriously powerful tech.
But here's the real key, the absolute game changer. They are completely hands-free. This is everything. Think about it. It lets a user keep their hands on a white cane or a guide dog for navigating safely, while at the same time getting all this visual information about the world around them. That's not just a nice-to-have feature, it's an absolute necessity. Okay, so before we get into exactly how they work, let's clear something up because the names can get a little confusing. We're going to quickly walk through the different models so you can see why this newest generation is such a massive deal. So here's the quick history. It all kicked off back in 2021 with the original Ray-Ban stories. Then we got the Gen 1 Ray-Ban Metas in 2023. But what we're focused on today is the brand new Gen 2 model from 2025. And believe me, it is a huge leap forward. And when I say a huge leap, I mean it. Just look at these specs. Gen 2 is an absolute powerhouse. The battery life is literally doubled. The video resolution jumps from 1080p all the way up to 3K Ultra HD. And the audio gets this incredible new conversation focus feature. Even the charging case is beefed up, and it can juice the glasses to 50% in just 20 minutes. But let's be real for a second. Of all those upgrades, this one right here is the most important practical change. That jump from 4 hours of battery to a full 8 hours, that's what turns these glasses from a gadget you use for a little while into something you can actually wear and depend on all day long. Okay, so that's the what. Now for the really amazing part, the how. How in the world do these glasses actually narrate the world to someone? Well, it's a brilliant two-part system, and the two parts work together perfectly. First up, you've got Meta's own AI, baked right into the glasses. This is what they call the Look and Ask feature. It's as simple as it sounds. You just ask the glasses to tell you what the camera sees. This is probably one of the most common uses. A person can just glance at a street sign, a menu, a piece of mail, even the tiny print on a medicine bottle and just say, "Hey Meta, look and read this." Instantly, it reads it out loud, no fumbling for a phone or a magnifying glass. Then you can zoom out for the bigger picture. This command is incredible for general awareness. It can describe the layout of a new room, point out landmarks when you're on a walk, or just tell you what's on the coffee table. And it can even get super specific. The AI is smart enough to scan an area and help you find a certain object. Where are my keys? Or can you spot my wallet? It's just this incredibly practical tool for everyday life. But here's the thing, sometimes AI just isn't quite enough, right? For those really complicated situations or moments when you need to be 100% certain, there is a second, absolutely crucial layer of help, a real, live human. And this is where the magic really happens. It's all thanks to a brilliant service called Be My Eyes. Basically, it's an app that connects you to this massive network of millions of sighted volunteers for a live video call. And the integration with the Ray-Ban Metas makes the whole thing totally seamless and hands-free. With that one simple command, your glasses start a video call. The volunteer on the other end can see exactly what you're seeing through the camera and can talk you through really complex tasks. Things like navigating a crazy busy grocery store aisle, helping you match an outfit, or reading a complicated thermostat. It's this amazing blend of high tech and pure human kindness. So you've got this powerful AI and an army of human helpers, all controlled with your voice. But what happens if you're in a loud place, or you just prefer a more physical way to interact? Well, let's get into some pro tips and the actual physical controls on the glasses. Okay, this is an awesome tip that came straight from the user community. You can actually ground the AI by giving it some context. If you tell it, "Hey Meta, always remember I'm a blind person," it completely changes its behavior. It stops giving you simple labels and starts providing much richer, more detailed descriptions that focus on things like obstacles, textures, and pathways. It's brilliant. Now, for times when you don't want to use your voice, this is your best friend.
the touchpad. It's built right into the right temple of the glasses, and it is a super important way to control everything without saying a single word.
And the gestures are really intuitive. A quick single tap plays or pauses your music or answers a call. A double tap skips to the next song or hangs up. You can swipe forward or back to change the volume. And my personal favorite, just tap and hold your finger there for a second, and it activates the Meta AI. No Hey Meta needed. And just to complete the tour, you've got a physical capture button on the top for snapping photos or holding it down for video. And on the inside of the left arm, there's a simple power switch. And that's it. That's the whole physical layout. So we've gone through the big hardware upgrades, the powerful AI, and the incredible human assistance features. If any of this has piqued your interest and you want to learn more, or maybe even try a pair on, there's a fantastic resource you should know about. The Carroll Center for the Blind are total experts on this technology. You can give them a call directly, ask more questions, and even schedule a time to go in for a hands-on demo to see if it's right for you. Which really brings us to our final thought for today. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What if the next huge breakthrough in accessibility doesn't come from some specialized medical company, but from a mainstream tech product that's been hiding in plain sight all along? Definitely something to think about.